Welcome to the Global Channeling Practice. It is July 20th, 2023, and we are going to get started as usual with some light language. So who would like to begin?
You start.
Okay. All right. Jessica kia o sakahaya si to haya tikia hota tia skua hia titia kutuya hia ituko haziki to hia hioko tia uko ai sakatayoto ya ki hia sikuto ya titia yoko tia ya si tiki hua si kutoya siki tukotaya yes, kudai tudo ya si tiko hoa tiki daya to ya iti yes ya kuto ya iti ya yes ko iti ki to ya. So that was Trador, one of my 3 baby dragons. Let me see if I get a translation. We are glad to connect with your energies and to share in your joy and the love that you have amongst one another, in your friendship, in your camaraderie, in your playful fun, that we are here to increase those energies, expand them, surround you with them. And yes, you do feel our magical essence. That is something that you also hold. And we wish to bring this more into your awareness, your understanding, and to share in your joy, your joyful abundance abounds all around you, always. Much love.
Much love.
Yeah, that was nice. That was beautiful.
Kuruku ihia rasaka itiki itika heya akahiya. Kuruku tia sakahara ikureka ihina ikahina kutuya itiara sakahiyata. Kureka ihaya jasa budia the kahiya. Kia hara asakatiata kuti kuure kurkutiata sa kiata by kiata kia kata isa kutuya. Yes, namaste. That was Trixie. Trixie is an elf, a little one with wings. She's always around. She's always in my aura. She lives in my aura. And she sometimes also brings magic for. And she is thrilled, actually, really thrilled that for the first time in a long time, I have brought her forward. There are other beings around. And I can hear them laughing at times. And they're very happy where I'm now, and that I'm out of this pollution and all this what is going on. And yes, it's tough for me to do all this work here alone with furniture and God knows whatever. But they're also helping me, and they're also giving me inspiration as to how to work through all this. I have left behind a very a chapter of my life that was still quite in the old times, painful and often very dark. But what they see right now is a lot of sun. And she's very happy. She's actually very happy with you. What is her name? Her name is Suzanne. So she's happy that you have the elementals with you and around you, because that's her home as well. So, and she's saying thank you so much for everything. Yeah, that's what it's. I didn't channel it, but I could listen to her.
Okay. I bless Gaia and all the beings around me. My intention is to speak light language. I accept and allow my true essence to flow without restriction. Now.
Tiesukotoja sia.
Kisalia mese.
Tohia hitikaya.
Ingia.
Tu siakia hitokua.
Wandakera kutuyaka. Wandakera hikiara. Wandakera kutua. Ketaya. Kihara.
Yes.
Hey, das.
Esekira.
Esekera kaki. Kasi ushutia. Wanda henda kia. Wanda henda kia. Kara.
Ka-
Kara. Tara.
Carisma.
Oh. Ikia. Oh.
Chingonita.
Yeah. Ukutia.
Kitara.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah. Kapisi. Tara. Kaya.
Ihara. Ikitara.
Amma. Tara sikata. Kitiara. Putar.
Ichitara. Kia.
Aiti. Arakateya. Ti. Kia. Utitiata. Heya kataya.
Giran. Kiran some ichitara.
Oh, why he here kai.
Ikdotin. Ikdotin.
Onda he kaya suyata. Oh,
Mm.
it's beautiful. So beautiful.
I don't know what we said, but
Doesn't matter. It's not what we said. It's not the words.
It's meant to be felt with the heart.
Energy
it
that,
did feel good.
yes, exactly. Exactly. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you guys for your help.
Yeah, I think one of the times when I spoke, I got like a translation of something about like let your heart flow or something like that just popped in my head.
And you were talking about the earth also, the beauty of the earth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yes,
Oh, wonderful.
yes.
Well, this is exciting.
It's
Yeah,
really,
that was awesome. Yeah, sometimes it does help to speak light
Am
language
I-
back and forth, because then you kind of step out of your head and whatever, like you're just responding, like having a conversation. Yeah. And you don't think about it as much or ahead
Right,
of
you have
time.
to do it
Yeah.
from your heart.
yeah.
Yeah.
The language is the heart. You see, not the mouth. The mouth is only there to form what, but it's
Yeah.
to bring form to the energies that are in the heart. That's what light language is.
Mm. It's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I've been sitting here yawning, yawning, releasing energy.
Okay, no. And
Now
I'm
the
Now you
present
want
for
me to
Elga.
channel. This is Centaurus of the galactic dragons. This one, this is Centaurus of the galactic dragons. I am this one and Wendy's Andromedan father from their lifetime as dragon beings. Toisia ki tikua, he te ayasia, kusia kaya sia taya toya, he te aya kutuaya sia tukua itia. Haizia kia tuya ya sikia tuya hitia. Hiazia tukua itia hukua isikaya tuya ikua yasia yakitia. Yes, kohaya titua, itia hia, isukua ya tia ya tia koto ya isia koa itia. Tuasia kia, tukotia, titia tuko, we are tuning our vibration. Tuaya sia, hiasia kotoya tikia. Eonor is also with me from our collective, that we are here to speak about the changes that you've been feeling as of late on your planets, that you've been feeling the shifting vibration, the accelerated speed of your ascension path, of needing to connect with other like-minded individuals and being the examples, the greater expansion of the light that you are, of the love that you are. Now is the time to expand your beingness to the next level, to touch more lives, to touch more hearts of your brothers and sisters, to raise the collective consciousness through your efforts, through your light quotient that you hold, that you are having greater impacts upon the planet in the awakening of those that have still been asleep. For there has already been the choice point of whether to ascend or whether to play out your existence on the third dimensional plane, third dimensional existence, but there are those still yet to awaken, but standing in your power, standing in your true freedom, sovereignty, authenticity, being in your fullness of your soul, of your higher essence, bringing it to earth, bringing all of your life streams into one fully realized consciousness upon your planet. This should be your primary focus at this time, to be connected more with Mother, Father, God through the heart on a continuous basis throughout your day. The more that you are centered within on your connection to source, to your soul, to your oversoul, to your higher self, to all that is, to your I am presence, and holding that vibration, bringing it in, anchoring it in, expanding it outwards to encompass all of Gaia. Imagine this, visualize this, hold this within your mind's eye as your primary vision. Be unwavering in being all that you are in truth. And we will support you if you ask. We will surround you with our protection, the love of our dragon hearts, which are always connected to yours. That we stand metaphorically by your side, only a thought away from being connected with you mentally, spiritually, etherically, that it takes but a moment to connect. And this goes for all of your members of your light teams, as you like to call them, your angels, your spirit guides, your galactic families, your earthly families that are in spirit, your ancestors, that all love and support you, that share their energy with your healing intentions that you send out, that we surround you, we amplify your collective unity in your intentional focus. We amplify it tenfold, 100-fold beyond the great effect you already have. I cannot express the greatness that you are in your human form, in your human experience. But beyond that, for we see all that you are in all of your aspects, in your totality, in the higher realms. And it is beyond words to express all that you are, all that we behold, and all the honor and love that we hold for you.
Me?
All of you. But you may ask questions if you wish.
Yes.
And
I'd like to know how you see me and what do you see?
you, as you know, are a immense creator being, immensely powerful, all-encompassing.
Mm.
You have a dragon aspect, a dragon soul aspect in the higher realms that is magnificent.
Thank you.
That you are a sacred heart dragon, similar to this dear one's dragon mother, Satira, and Wendy's dragon mother, that you hold that same vibration, the sacred love for humanity, that you express, that you emanate.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are beautiful, deep rose color that is an emanation from the unfolding of your heart, like petals of a rose.
Thank you.
That it's encompasses your aura, your auric field, your dragon self. And
Wonderful. Wonderful.
you may call her Celestine, but let me see if she has another name she wishes to be called. Getting Yasara, Yassara, Yasara.
Yeah, that may be an aspect of her, perhaps.
It is your soul dragon, if you wish to, soul dragon self. Your dragon aspect of your soul.
Mm. Mm.
That you can connect with, just another aspect of who you are. But you can ask to connect through your heart to this part of yourself.
So it is the energy and the power of the energy that brings that forward.
Yes, the power of the dragon heart that you can connect with in meditation to bring more of that aspect forth into your reality, to expand your heart energy even further, even though it is truly unlimited.
I resonate with that. I can feel that. It's kind of mighty.
Yes. Her energy is beautiful, beyond words.
Yes, that's my true self, my higher self, my God self.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Oh my God.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, my dear daughter.
OMG. I have been like sweating for like, it's so funny. I find it ironic that the conversation with the group continued for almost the entire time I was with my family. And and then as soon as we were getting ready to leave, all of a sudden I got this huge heat signature and I was like, what is it now?
Yes, this one definitely felt my energy before I came in. Lots of yawning, lots of that going on. But yeah, she felt the dragon energy coming in.
Beautiful. Do you have any messages?
And knew I was coming in before.
Do you have any messages for me? I know that I feel like Archangel Gabriel has been, and I don't know, maybe it's dragon energy or one of the elementals, but I've been getting the throat vibrations with the heartbeat. And then I've also felt it in my mouth and jaw. And I feel like Archangel Gabriel has been working with me this last week. And/or, as mentioned, it could be dragon energy or elemental energy because I've really been connecting with them. Are there any messages that are intended to be brought to me at this time that I need to know?
All right, one moment. Yeah, Gabriel would like to step in one moment. I am Gabriel.
Hello, Gabriel. Thank you for coming. Your energy is making me shake.
Yes, I'm making this one shake. Coming in.
Thank you. Can you tell me about this coughing that I've been experiencing and why I feel that you have something to say that you want to share with us?
Yes, as you know, I am the archangel that works with communicators, with writers. I am assisting with clearing your throat chakra, and that is why you're also feeling sensations in your jaw, your neck, having coughing sensations, and the accelerated heart palpitations is connecting your higher heart with your throat chakra so that you can have greater self-expression through the heart. As you know, you are called to be a writer, to write a book in the so-called future, whenever you feel at a point of readiness to do so. For you do have your free will as to the timing of this, but you will feel an inner knowing, an acceleration, accelerated motivation, a feeling of the right time within your being, and there will rise within you what words that you wish to express through the written word. You will receive inspiration through working with me. I will be your muse as you move towards having this experience. But this is, in a sense, preparing you, clearing the path, clearing your communication communication flow, if you wish to call it that.
Yes.
So anytime these sensations become overbearing for you or uncomfortable, please call on me and I can help assist in letting them unfold in a gentler way for you, a less accelerated way.
It's been okay so far. I mean, I feel like even like the body shakes, the shaking when I wake up in the morning. I know I'm doing light language at night before I go to bed. And I was wondering, when I do, there's a light language that comes to me, like I want to call it my natural light language voice. And also, I've noticed that I'm getting some light language symbols. Like the last couple of nights, I've been seeing like certain symbols that are like a triangle, and I want to like go down to the left and kind of circle back and around to the right. So very base, like it feels like more basic symbols and when I'm usually writing light language. But I'm wondering, is that angelic light language that's coming through, or is it? So may I do a little light language and you can tell me who, especially when I start doing
I'm
fast
feeling
light language.
it's Arcturian.
So when I'm doing is that Arcturian that's coming through?
That is Palladian, but I'm getting the symbols that you've been seeing are Arcturian.
Okay. Is that a Mon when I'm channeling? Because I know I'm a merger with a Mon. Is that who I'm working with when it comes through in that manner? Because I know that when I was 6, I had a near-death experience, and perhaps that's why that's like my primary, like that's what I vocalize primarily.
Yes, I'm getting it's a Mon, but it's also your connection with the blue ray is coming through. It's there's a flow of blue ray energy that comes through the expression of your light language, because you hold that color vibration, if you wish to call it that. And even though Amon is as a hybrid, is part green Palladian, if I recall.
He is green, correct?
Yes.
Like chartreuse, like a grass green.
Yeah, so it is a Mon, but I feel like there's also blue ray energy. I'm seeing the color blue that is coming through that Palladian expression.
And I also get the sense that it's cornflower blue.
Like almost like a blending, yeah, like a blending of energies. Like you're
Wonderful.
connecting with different aspects. So I don't feel like it's only a Mon, like it's like your Blu-ray connection, or I'm feeling like you might have a blue Palladian connection as well as this one has, that you might have a connection there. So perhaps, yeah, I'm feeling like you've had blue Palladian lifetimes is what I'm sensing.
I see. And does the portal that Joan and I picked up when we were at the Hill of Tara, is that usable for that energy at all?
That portal is meant more for you to continue to hold open the energetic connection with the nature beings
I see.
with the, since you are still in another dimension with the nature beings, even now through this portal connection. And this one has, in a sense, that too, or I feel like she has a portal opening that she's able to connect with the gnomes and leprechauns and the fairies, and that she has noticed an increasing connection, increasing telepathic connection, channeling connection with these beings. And this is part of her path too, but it's not the same, I guess, portal that you two picked up, but she has also portals within her body to make similar types of connections with these beings that they are able to, but it's where you feel a sense of magic, a sense of quantum.
Yes, I was getting that.
Spinniness. This one feels a spinning in her head where she almost can't even think when she's connecting with the leprechauns. It's like she's in this quantum other dimensional space, and it's a very spinning,
Yes, I know that. I know this.
lightheadedness
I know
where
the feeling well. I lived it before.
momentarily she can't even form thoughts. It's
Yes.
she's still acclimating to this energy, but she's recognizing that it is almost a sign of being tapped into their dimension, to their vibration, to where they are in a more, I guess, a more connected way than before. And that is something that this portal that you both picked up, it's a way for you, for them to more readily connect with you and you to connect with them. And you can intend to keep this portal open to maintain, I guess, a clear pathway for you to jump through dimensions in a sense, or
I see.
tap into your multidimensional aspects
More readily.
that are from the elemental realm.
I
So
see.
you've
And
had
so-
lifetimes as well, and you are connecting also more with your lifetimes in the
Yes.
elemental realm as different nature beings.
And so speaking of that, I connected with that. I would say it was a combination of multiple animals. It was a stingray. It left a watery trail like a slug or a snail. It looked like a lobster. The babies looked like lobsters across the street. And then I was over, it was like by the side of the wall, and it was eating kind of like this white goopy stuff. I don't know what it was eating, but I felt like it was maybe like doing cleanup work. But I kind of had this, at first I had this feeling of, ew, what are they eating? And then somebody was saying, oh yeah, we've sometimes like the people I was with were saying something like, oh yeah, we've had like those little lobster beans before, like it was a food source. But then there were like some babies left behind, and I was like, oh no, the babies are left behind, like I need to help them. And so I like went to go and assist them, and there were like 3 or 4 of them, because I thought, and it had like an octopus kind of tendrils behind it. And so then when I went to go help the babies, all of a sudden they like zipped across the street. So I don't know if I helped them across the street or how that worked out. But then as I was watching them like zip across the street, because it seemed like all the babies needed that white slimy to like stay with mom. And I looked across the street, and then all of a sudden like mom reared up, kind of like how you would imagine like a caterpillar kind of lifts up, but then its face was kind of like a crab kind of a face, and it had kind of like teeth, but not teeth. I can't explain it exactly in English words, but I got the sense, like when we looked at each other, that it was like she was like, oh, like I'm surprised that you're helping me. And I got the sense of like, oh, I didn't know you could move like that. And I was just like kind of a little bit in amazement and awe, because this conscious mind was tapping into that reality, because I'm starting to do more and more like this dimensional travel and connection with other lives. And then they asked, because of my mermaid aspect, Jacqueline, that they said to start to connect and work more with healing with water and with, like, you know, slugs on our planet, the water planet, water slugs, and that, you know, they have an important role, and these new babies have like this silly attitude and they're playful, and then she felt very helpful, or what do I want to say, very joyful that I was there to help. And then they called me a guardian. So is that the creator being aspect that is a guardian, or I'm just a guardian of the elementals in general, overall?
Well, you are Fleta,
Oh yeah, I forgot.
after all. And isn't that encompassing all the elemental realms, I guess? Fire,
Okay.
earth, water,
I forgot.
and air. So
Yeah.
yes, and
Oh
this
my
was in
God.
your lucid dream state, right?
What
Is
do I
that
look
correct?
like as Fleta? I never get to see myself.
I have to draw you a picture. You came in my dream.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Why did I show up in her dream? Am I calling her? Am I helping her?
You can appear in many forms. You can manifest in
Shapeshifter again.
different ways as you. That is why, as you are
Elf energy.
able to manifest at will in different forms and different in the different elements, I guess, connecting to the different elements, you can appear in different forms, like I would say like a shapeshifter.
I know I'm a shapeshifter.
But because you have mastery over those different realms.
Is it safe for me to be working with Toph?
As long as you protect your energy, stand firm in your pillar of light, your essence, set boundaries. But you can work with him, yes, but know that you are as powerful as he is. And stand in your power, stand firm, do not doubt, do not entertain any sense of weakness in yourself. Because know that in truth you are not weak, that you are an extension of Creator, as is he. And that you are not less than he.
So how am I connected to him? Who was I?
Getting that you were Amun-Ra.
Oh.
I had a conversation with Ra, the crystal skull Ra, who is an emanation of Ra, in a physical form, in a crystal skull. But somewhere along the lines, I've heard something about, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. My head is a crystal skull. I don't know what that means. But can you give us an elaborate?
But you are creating, you are in the process of creating your crystalline DNA structure, are you not?
I am.
So your skull is becoming more crystalline. as you move in, as you ascend into your light body form. So
Okay.
you will be connecting more telepathically with your crystal skulls, even more than you already are connected to them, and with your other crystals, your Lemurian crystals, for example, your other, just all the other crystal beings. Just open the lines of communication with them to see what
Okay.
messages they wish to bring forth. Just holding various crystals in your hands, asking
Yes.
to if it has a message for you, whether it's the skulls or your other crystals, and
Right.
then hold it in one hand, for example, and then have a notepad nearby and write down if whatever messages that you channel from them or receive telepathically, whatever you wish to
Okay.
call that. But I feel that this may possibly be a book that you could write, is your communications with your crystal skulls, with your crystals, and also you can include like the light codes that you've been receiving, that you've been drawing, that it could be, yeah, just about these types of connections.
That makes sense.
Your experiences. I feel, yeah, some of your writing could be about your travel experiences or personal experiences that you have had and will continue to have.
Right. I currently
And
have some of my personal experiences tied in with the children's book that I'm currently writing.
yeah, because this is part of being an example for others, for showing, being a way shower,
Now, I,
through
I,
your own example.
this spoon, after I worked with it, I did a spoon bending with it and it talked to me. I had this little mini, teeny tiny spoon and I said, I need a little spoon. Where'd my little spoon go? And all of a sudden it communicated with me and said, I'm a spoon. And I was like, what are you talking? It's the first spoon that talked to me. So I'm like super excited about it. But what is the consciousness of this spoon that it wanted to have a conversation with me?
Well, it's just bringing into your awareness that everything has consciousness, just like you've
I
communicated
didn't know that.
with the stones and the mountains, and all sorts of objects have consciousness because they're part of your reality, aren't they? They are a creation that is within your reality of creation, and for you to connect with. And
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, so that they, just like everything in nature, as you've been learning, has consciousness, the trees, the plants, the grass, the bushes, the nature beings of all kinds, the flowers, as well as the flower fairies. Like everything has varying levels of consciousness, and some are slower moving, some are faster in vibration, that as you've been tapping in to these different levels of energy, as you've been communicating with different types of beings in different places, that you are starting to recognize these different levels of energetic vibration. So
that makes sense.
So you will be able to then, in a sense, teach this knowledge, teach by example, teach through your own experiences on how others can connect in telepathically, as you are becoming an expert. Others in your group, this one is also becoming an expert in this telepathic communication, as you've been sharing it amongst your group, and receiving these type of messages. You will be opening up even more as you move to higher and higher levels, to connecting to all sorts of objects, all sorts of beings, all
Oh, wow.
different dimensions, that there truly is no limit to what you can experience. So just be
Wow.
open to it, allow it,
So,
embrace it. For
so today,
there is even much more than you can imagine
oh, I guess so.
yet to come to your conscious awareness. So just welcome it in. Open
Thank-
yourself to receive it.
Thank you. That's incredible. So today I went outside to just get in the sun for like, literally, I had like 5 minutes. I set my timer. I went and sat outside. And as soon as I like felt the sun hit me, got this energetic signature. And then this little bitty, so I was like sitting there kind of enjoying that. And then this little bitty squirrel, it's probably born this year, he's skinny little thing, still tiny. And then he came over and he kind of like came by the patio, and then he like walked behind where my raspberry bush was in a pot. And I said hello to him. And then so I talked to him. I said, "What are you doing over there?" And then he literally like walked up to me and like looked at me like I felt like I was talking to him, like he was like, "Hey, like, do you have some food? Are you gonna feed me?" And I was eating lunch, like I had like a bite, and I was thinking, well, you don't want this food. Like, this is like not healthy or good for you. Like, you need to like find your food in nature, like you normally do. And then I thought, well, I put an apple out not too long ago, so maybe he's like looking for some treats. But then I was kind of like communicating with him, like, you know, like like what I'm eating is like not your ideal food. And so, and I was like, well, maybe I should like go get some bird seed and stuff and like put some nuts in that out. But he like, if I would have leaned over, I would have been able to like pat his head. So, do you know if that little guy is just like, he's like, because I know that the animals are starting to get their ascension stuff too. So maybe with him being like a youngling, that maybe the younglings of our planet are starting to come in also with more awareness and connectivity.
Well, they can feel your loving vibration, your welcoming connection, wanting to connect, and that as you have no fear of them and hold no fear in your energetic vibration, and that you feel a greater connection with nature and with all the beings of nature, that the beings can pick up on your telepathic intentions, your intentions to connect with them, your openness, your open hearts, your love that you have for them, that as you hold this, they can sense it, they can feel it energetically. And so, and as you continue to move higher and higher in, higher dimensions, that this will become more commonplace, that this is how life on your planet once was.
Wow.
It was a beautiful Eden. It was a garden of immense proportions where all was provided, all was given, all was provided without limit, in love by Creator, for all the beings on the planet were brothers and sisters. There was no consuming animals by humans at one time, that this was not part of the consciousness of the planet, which was very high, which you are on the road to reaching again, that level of consciousness at this time. And so that's basically that this is meant to be your natural states, your natural connection with nature beings is supposed to be effortless. It's supposed to be family. It is supposed to be in love, in sharing, in connection, without fear, without hesitation, without fear of attack, fear of being attacked by a bear or a mountain lion or anything of that nature. That if you hold love and acceptance and a peaceful vibration, and you treat these beings with respect and kindness and expect that in return from them, and welcome a loving connection with them, then this is what you will manifest in your reality as you do everything else.
Thank you, Gabriel. That's such a beautiful information for us to understand. And so I know that I have been getting heat signatures, and Radha also is all of a sudden like, whoo, this is really hot for me right now.
Yes.
What are these energies that we're clearing?
You are feeling, this one is also vibrating in her hands and her feet. Part of it is my energy, part of it is the dragon energy that is surrounding you. There are many dragons here that are connected with you, that are your guardians, your families.
Yes.
Your guides in your ascension process, that they are here to lend their energies, lend their support. So this is what you're feeling, for they are protecting the space of this transmission, protecting the pureness of it.
Beautiful.
Of
Thank you.
of my energies coming through, and Centaurus. So, and there's a lot of the galactic dragon collective that is here.
And I know, speaking of dragons, I know that that I connected with Jade of the Sea. And since I joined, I kept hearing Jade of the Sea, Jade of the Sea, Jade of the Sea. So I don't know if there's like a message maybe she'll give to you and you can give to us, or if she wants to come and tell us, or if you have anything else to say, or other archangels, because I know I've been working with Shamuel too.
Perhaps another time. This one
Okay.
needs to let me go. The energies are intense for her.
Yeah, they've been intense all night.
So I think she needs a break.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Susan, come back whenever you're ready. Blessings to you.
Yes.
And thank you to the dragons and the archangels, and you, especially Gabriel, for those beautiful messages.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Yes, I'm letting the dragons come through to release some of the Haizia kia tia huota ya hikoa, hi tia iti kaya titutoa hia yokutoa, haizia huya hitia yekea huto yetia hitia hukoa, hizia hia yetia ikoa yetia ukuto ya zia kia toa, hazia hia huto ya itea ya hiketa yeto kota ya yao, zia ya itikia huta ya itia ya yetukua. Hizia hia oa hitia hoa ya hitia yikitititikia yetukuta. Hazia hia kutahia hitia oko hitia iti kutoya. Hizia hitia huhua ya tia ya oya ya sia yita ya itia hizukua ya itia Hizua ya ukia ya hua ya kotoya ya tokuria. Hazia ua ya kera ya kotaya ya hua. Hazia ya sia katea uta ya sia kotoya ya hazia koa hia hozia hia suko hia Sua tia ukua hitia. Blessings, dear ones.
Blessings. Yeah, I was getting to assist, so I started doing light language and clearing, and then I started yawning that energy too. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It was a lot.
You know how you've had it too, where the palms of your hands are vibrating. You
yeah.
feel like energy
Like you've got
extending.
pillars coming out of them. Yes.
So my hands were in my lap, like upwards, and I
Yeah,
just felt like
right?
energy like shooting out of my
Shooting out.
hands.
Yeah.
And then my feet are vibrating. And then like just my whole vibrate in my body was like
Well,
felt like this inside. I'm like,
yeah.
and it, like
So
I could barely handle all the energy. Like I'm like,
I think you were
Gabriel
channeling for
was
like
first
2
like I
hours
think I
coming.
need to
now.
come out of channeling because I feel like this, you
Yeah,
know.
it's been like 2 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. See, I haven't been on for the whole 2 hours.
No,
Oh geez.
Wow.
I think you came in 20 minutes after she started.
Wow.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, I felt surrounded by that dragon energy. I mean, I was still channeling Archangel Gabriel, but then I'm like,
oh, I felt the
but then I
like
felt
before I
like,
joined.
but
I
I
was
felt
feeling the
like,
dragon.
yeah, like he's like, okay, I'm going to step aside, let the dragons come in and release some of this energy.
Yeah.
And so I feel a little better now, you know, like it, you know,
Yeah.
it did
Well,
release it, a bit
it's
of it.
funny,
I
as soon as
still
you started to come in.
feel a little vibration in the hands and the feet, but not as intense, I guess.
So before I joined, I was like sweating and like I could feel the vibration. I was like, wow, this energy is incredible. And so I was like, all right, like please. And then I don't know. I feel like you had like we were packing up to go. I was feeling the energy and I was like, man, I hope I can like get home before like it's all over. and then I literally like I came in, I was like, yes, I'm so excited to join. And then Elga was kind of like finishing up her conversation. And
Yeah, we were doing a lot of talking, just
yeah. And then because you guys were talking, I was like, okay, I really like I need to like focus on family right now. So then I was like, okay, let me get off. And you know, we were having a conversation. I had my earbuds in. I was like, okay, I gotta hang up. And so then you were talking. I was like, I'm not trying to be rude. So I was like, then I just like left. And then I was like, okay, family time. But also I felt like I was like working with their energies because I was like doing a lot of yawning and clearing when I was, you know, with family, which I mean that happens a lot anyway. And I used to just think, am I tired or why am I yawning all the time? And so I never understood that like years ago when I was doing that. And and then as soon as I called like and asked for Gabriel to see if he would like talk or whatever, and I thought the dragons might just say, oh, Gabriel is saying da da da. But then when he came in, I was like, whoa. But as soon as he started to come in, like my whole body, I felt like, you know, like when you see a seal. When
Yeah, I saw you shake when he came in.
Yeah, I like literally, I started shaking. I was like, I can't stop shaking. And then finally, it calmed down. Like it took about, I wouldn't say 10 minutes, maybe 5 to 8, something like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. But anyway, it took several minutes. And then finally, like my whole body stopped shaking. And I was like, breathe the energy, like just let it flow. So I don't know if I was like helping, because we've done that before where like you'll help to hold my energy or I'll help to hold your energy when we're channeling like a big energy. And so and then when I started, like I was like sweating, I was like you were channeling, I'm like over here, I'm like fanning myself, I'm like lifting my shirt up and down, like trying to, I opened my window and I was like, oh my God, this is a lot.
well, it just seemed like the energy just started to build, you know.
Yeah, it was building all right.
So like, you know, I'm not sure when you joined, but like when Centaurus came in, but I was also getting like, you know, Eonor of the Galactic Dragons was like right there too. Like I got both of their names, but I got, no, it's Centaurus coming in. But that, like he said, you know, Eonor's right here. And they're both from
we're still here.
Yeah, they're both from the Galactic Dragon Collective, but I kind of felt like, yeah, like I was surrounded, or we were surrounded by like a bunch of the Galactic Dragon Collective. Like they were surrounding, like I was channeling Gabriel, but I felt surrounded by the dragons. Like they're protecting my energy of any outside interference or whatever. And I could feel all of their the dragon energy just surrounding me in a circle. Like a protective shield, and it was so powerful. I was like, holy crap, you know. And it seemed like the energy, like, but I didn't feel like when I first started channeling Gabriel, initially it was just Centaurus and then like maybe Eonor, and then at the end, like I realized I was surrounded by dragons is what it felt like. And I just, the it just like the vibration kept building, and so yeah, I started like shaking, and I'm like, and then I realized my feet were vibrating, that my hands had like pillars of light coming out of it or something, is what it felt like. Just my hands upwards on my on my knees anyways. But that was,
but
yeah, I mean, I
still
I still feel they're here, but it's not like I'm feeling it channeled through my body. All right, so let's close up with some light language. Whoever would like to begin.
I will.
Okay.
Chuonoro tukiara ta he apahoena rata kia takahiana nara ta ijuara nara kaire ta hoiru tu ronyara kaira nara eta takoe tiara paeta kaeta era tu noro ko cha noro ko he apahaeta tatuira nara ka ket tuturu hapata ita taniara ka ijuara ma kata una kaiara ta tu tiara nada kiara nara pahera ta horo tu ka tuara ka ta nianara ka ta toira pa ai tu to oh. You are connecting in with Ra. I am Ra, Ra of the central sun, of many galaxies, of many suns. I am this energy that holds the light. I am a broad energy, a large energy, a powerful energy. You are being asked to connect with me. Me is the all that is. When you connect in your energy with my power, you will find your own power within your own sacred sacral sun. I ask you to work with the out of doors, if you will. Connect in with the light of God that is brought to you. My toning and energies are assisting you with reaching your goals, your connection, your power. We are one. Feel that energy and enjoy. Sorry, he's really making me laugh. He's, you know, I should have suspected that he would come through after I was talking about my connection with Ra, and that, you know, when he comes through as a powerhouse. So
yeah, I just felt something in my hands, like buzzing.
Yeah, he's probably opening up your hand healing chakras. So yeah.
Yeah, I know for like the Kundalini Reiki healing that like Wendy and I do, it does open like all your chakras, including your hand chakras, but yeah, so that's, yeah, they're like Wendy said, it's opening
my whole
that up.
like my whole Kundalini on my spine. It's not that it, like, sometimes it'll move, but right now it's just like heat just straight down the middle of my back, straight down my spine, and I'm like, whoa.
Well, thank you everyone for following us and listening and watching our videos, and hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully it inspires you to perhaps open up your light language and your channeling gifts, like give it a try, and hopefully we provide a little inspiration for that. So so much love.
Thank you, much love. Hugs and kisses. Thank you all for watching. We're very grateful to have your energy come and join with ours as you are being more open to your conscious awareness, and hopefully connecting in with your heart as we share our love and joy of being connected, and many blessings to you. We wish you peace and love on this day and whatever day you're watching us. Blessings.
Blessings.
Bye now.